Hello, my beautiful Pisces. Welcome to your weekly reading. This is going to be for the week of the 14th, going to the 20th of June. And I'm actually super excited for it because we have a new setup, and I'm still going to incorporate the channeled messages with readings like this. So it's good. We're moving forward, which is amazing. And for the water signs this week, we do have a lot going on for you. I've written down a few things that I did want to talk about, but there was a lot of intuitive things that were trying to come through. So I wanted to see for each sign what it could be resonating on, like which level it could be resonating on for each sign. So I thought I might as well go straight into it. So for you guys, Pisces, and for most of the water signs, there is a desire to get moving. This is going to be really, really good. I do get the inner feeling that things need to change. The inner, something on the inside of you here is actually calling for you to change something in your environment, whether it's the people around you, whether it's the way that we're eating, the way that we're doing things. It could even just be how we're looking. You might want to, up your style a little bit. You might want to change your style a little bit. You might want to even calm things down. It can be different for everybody. Regardless of how it's going to resonate with you here, Pisces, there is going to be an inner calling. This is going to be a gut and feeling. It's going to be something that is really asking for you to listen to it. So for a lot of you, I would really, really listen out to this. You are very intuitive anyways. The water signs tend to be. So remember to listen to your gut feeling in terms of what needs to change around you, because you guys are getting an extra push within this week in comparison to the rest of the signs. Okay, so it's really important to make sure that if we're suddenly having these outbursts of energies of wanting to do exercise or wanting to read a book or wanting to do something productive, go for it. Okay, don't talk yourself out of it. Don't don't give yourself reasons as to why you shouldn't do it. All right, start to actually encourage yourself of why you should, and try to kind of go to the opposite end of the spectrum there. If you are someone who tends to talk yourself out of situations that you probably could do and should do, it's now time to actually talk yourself into it and be your own hype man for the week. It's really important. So there is going to be a lot of drive coming in for you guys. A lot of Mars energy is what I'm picking up on here, which is really showing strong in the energies that were coming out when I was channeling for you guys. We did, and this is the second bullet point that I really want to talk about, there is a past energy coming through. Now, this doesn't just have to be to do relationships. It could be friendships, old ways of being, it could be how we used to live. It could even go as far back as your childhood conditioning. Whatever it is, I do sense a fear of failure. I do sense a fear of adversity. You are scared of challenges, Pisces, but you do not need to be, because there was a very, very strong message coming in for you guys saying that you have every power inside you to dream the world into being, to bring about change into your life, to live the life that you want to live, Pisces. I'm getting goosebumps as I'm saying this because you are in control of that. You are in control of how far you go in life and where you go in life. But this negative mindset that keeps trying to pop into your life needs to be controlled, and it needs to be overpowered, which I'm going to speak about in a second as well. But is past energy coming in? If it's a past person, there's something that you cannot stop thinking about. And it was really weird because I kept getting this thing, I don't even know what it was, right? Which just meant for you guys, I feel like there is something that keeps popping up in your life, whether it's a past mistake, okay, and you keep saying to yourself, I can't believe I did that, I can't believe I believe this person, I can't believe this keeps happening. There is something from your past that is lingering. This could even go down to lessons, okay, like karmic situations. If there is someone who keeps popping up, Pisces, we now know that this is a karmic situation that needs to be closed out, and that means the door needs to shut. This person or this thing, they need to know that this is not something that is ever going to start up again, and it's time to really put that to close the doors. We're no longer having doors open, Pisces. If you want to go far in life, it's best that we close doors that need to be closed so that they don't, people don't just pop out of the blue when you know that you don't want them in your life. It's about making sure that you know what you don't want and know what you do want. It's very important. So keep busy. Again, this desire to get moving is really going to feed into that here, Pisces. You are going to naturally want to keep your mind off of things, and I do actually recommend you to do this, okay? Just for this week anyways, it's just because you're, what's the word for it? You're rewiring how you're doing things in life. You are changing. I do sense a very heavy upgrade for most of water signs anyways. Within the next couple of months, I would say within July time, you're really going to start to see some kind of difference in how you're carrying yourself, where you're going in life. It is a very big upgrade, which I love. How you're doing things in life, it's going to be very exciting, and I really do enjoy what's going to be coming up for you. But you're in a transformative phase, right? So this means that there's a bit of the old and the new. And one thing I will say with this, Pisces, is to kind of rewire the old things. We have to overpower them, right? We need to have a strong desire to change more than the desire to stay the same. We need a stronger, motivation to try something new than the motivation to stay in your comfort zone and do the things that we are used to doing. We need to overpower it. So this is about making sure that we're doing things that are going to increase the need to change things, increase the need to live the life that you want to live. And for a lot of you, I do sense you are wanting this upgrade that is going to be happening in your life, and I feel like it's definitely there in the cosmos already. You've been manifesting this. Just keep going with the dream, keep going, and keep making the changes is the ultimate thing that keeps coming up within this week, and most possibly throughout the next couple of months as well. Okay, it's a marathon. It's not a race. Is that what's the quote for it? I'm just getting that in my head now. Don't feel like you need to see results straight away. All right, you don't need to see the finish line. You don't need to know what's going to happen. All right, allow yourself to drift off into the unknown and just do things because you know it's good for you. Right, you don't need to know why, how, when. Just know that it's good for me right now. It makes me happy right now, and this is all I need to know, okay? You have the ability to dream the world into being, absolutely correct, and we did touch on that a little bit. And then we also have a few things as well that came through, and this was a bit of advice coming in for you guys, and really allowing yourself to kind of go with the changes that are going on around you. Now, again, a very heavy time for you guys in terms of change, transformation. It wouldn't surprise me if the Death card came up in your reading, because I do sense for you guys, Pisces, there is a heavy presence of transformation and change, but not just within you, it's also going to be around you, okay? Things around you in your work, in your friendships, in your families, or just relationships in general. There is going to be a lot of changes that are coming up for you, but it's asking for you to adapt to this, all right? It's asking for you to react accordingly. Do not stay fixed, okay, Pisces? Luckily, you're not a fixed sign, so it's really, it's better for you than the other water signs, because you are quite used to this energy. You are quite used to being able to change, all right? Not a good week for being stubborn, but a very good week to be open to any possibilities and opportunities going on around you, okay? Creating new routines, absolutely. And I would actually really encourage you to try new routines and new things within this week. It is really going to help you feel a lot happier, which was another theme coming up for you guys. Clearing the fog. Now, this can be many things for you guys, whether it's just, you're just confused about where things are going, or, again, there's so many questions in your mind, or even options going on around you. You aren't quite sure what to pick, what to choose, what to do in your life. But clearing this fog by doing one thing at a time. And I'm getting this vision right now, actually, of like, when your whole place is a mess, or you need to declutter, or whatever it is, and there is so much stuff or so much to do, you have no idea how to even break it down into step-by-step process. It really is just about looking at it, all right? And instead of thinking about, it's good to think about what it's going to look like when you're done, but sometimes it's best to kind of go along with it, right? And just to kind of make things up as you go along. And this is kind of the energy that I am seeing for you guys. Just kind of allow yourself to make things up as you go along. Your sister sign Virgo, you guys have a lot of similarities with this, of where you kind of want to predict where things are going to go. You kind of want to know and have an inkling feeling about where things are going to go, or what they're going to look like. But within this week, you are being asked to go with the flow of things, all right? And again, leading back to the other point, be adaptable with this, all right? You are able to be amazing in whatever this fog represents, whether it's, again, just finding clarity. You are able to clear it, but you just need to be adaptable to the situations around you and possibly doing things differently. Now, the knocking you into hermit mode, I don't know if any of you have been looking at that on this sheet of paper for since I brought it up. What does this mean? Now, there was a little bit of something that came through in the pre-shuffle that I did for you, water signs anyways, and I do feel like the general theme of this week for you guys is kind of like the Tower card and the Hermit card. And there is going to be some worries. There is going to be, again, it's like the battle of the minds here coming in for you, because I think you guys are trying to come outside your comfort zone, but it does feel a bit like life is knocking you down every now and again, or there's always something that comes up, you know. And be careful of this. There are going to be some things in the way that are going to knock you into hermit mode. And I think sometimes hermit mode is good. It's about reflection. It's about, again, understanding, but don't disconnect too much, because when we go into hermit mode too much, we do kind of get prone to things like depression and anxieties. And because I kind of imagine it like curling up into a ball. Be very careful of doing that, okay? There are going to be some things, and mainly, our mind making situations out to be worse than they actually are. Don't let that make you crawl up in a ball and, you know, not do anything. This is a really big time for you to show yourself and everybody else around you your true colors, and you are a powerful being, okay? So I wanted to make sure that that was very clear. But let's go straight into your card reading for the week. I'm gonna pull, which one should I do first? I actually kind of like the spread that I was playing around with this morning, so let's go for that and see what's going on for you. We're gonna have a little look at the kind of mantras we should be saying, and then I'm gonna go straight in with the tarot cards. For those of you who haven't seen the last video that I made, these are new cards and I'm so excited. I love them. I really do, so I hope you guys enjoy them as well. I just think the colors are nice. Right, for Pisces for the week, please, Spirit, what can you tell me? We have this one. Liberating love coming in. This is really good. Activating the heart chakra, which is going to be very interesting for you guys. This says, I allow myself to receive all the fulfillment I'm willing to give. So this is about opening up. This is about allowing yourself, if you've been through bad breakups in the past, or if you feel like you're still holding up on some people, or even just in life, you've realized you've given more out than you have ever received back. This is a time to give yourself the things that you've given to others, okay? Allow yourself to receive all the fulfillment that you are willing to give to others. Super important. I'm going to pull another two out here for you guys and see. Actually, I'm going to just pull one. We're going to go with it. Look at what I'm doing. Take examples here. Take notes, Pisces. Just go with the flow. Nothing needs to be perfect, you know. And what is perfect anyway? So only I have to feel good about my choices. Exactly. Unraveling codependency. Again, this can be in relationships, but it can also actually branch out to work. You know, always wanting to be the perfectionist, always wanting things to look good or be good because of the sake of other people. This is a really good time to let go of codependent behaviors and people-pleasing behaviors and tendencies as well. So only I have to feel good about my choices. If there is anything that you feel like you need to do or want to do, Pisces, it's really important that you do it, all right? Regardless of who's going to say what and what other people might think of you. This is a really powerful time to really kind of get things going, you know? I think it's super important. Let's have a little look and see what or where you are. How are you guys going to be feeling throughout this week? All right. Any messages for Pisces, please, Spirit? What can you tell me? The World card, here we go. This is where the new beginnings really start to transpire. I love this because it kind of reminds me of the Big Bang. The Big Bang Theory, you know, the TV shows. Anyways, right. Now, that actually probably has symbolism within itself because it is kind of like the creation of something new. So for those of you who are creating, a really amazing time. I do get a sense of fire energy coming in, mainly like Queen of Wands behavior coming through here, which is good. Now those kind of remind me, some of you might be wanting to be entertainers. I'm just getting this vibe here of the dreams that you have for yourself seem really amazing, and trust me, you can create this. It's definitely coming through here, but this is definitely going to be the week of where you're actually really transforming into that, right? This is the week where everything starts. For those of you who are starting new jobs, all right, new relationships even, this is a really positive time of fresh, new, clean slates, and just beginnings in general, which is amazing and incredible for this to be coming out as your first card. Let's see what else is going to be coming out for you for the week. What other energies are we going to be dealing with for the week? Yeah, I'm just getting this new me energy coming in. Like, I feel like a brand new person. All right, we have 10 of Cups, Pisces. Okay, this is going to be amazing and incredible. Oh my goodness, I love this. So there's a lot of happiness going to be coming through for you, especially in terms of, family, in terms of other, maybe there's a celebration going on within this week, or you and other people are going to be celebrating someone's success. I don't know whose it is, but maybe it's a collective. Maybe all of you are going to be successful in something, especially if your friendship group or whatever it is. This feels incredible. There is so much happy energies coming through for you guys. You are so protected. Now, some of you may have taken a leap of faith already, in which case you are going to be reaping the results and the rewards, of what you have already put in. And I can tell it's hard work and efforts, because I kind of see like graduations, celebrations, and I'm seeing happiness overall with this card, which is great. This is not just self-happiness. You are going to be sharing this story with other people, which is really amazing and nice. And it feels like a really lovely time to be social, all right, if you're allowed to, depending on where you are at in the world, because I understand that there is still a lot of situations going on in terms of the pandemic, so stay safe is what I will say. But Pisces, I do feel like this is a really good time to call a friend or to call a family member and just tell them the things that are going on in your life, because I do think it's a lot of success coming in for you, which is incredible and amazing, especially because of what you've been through, Pisces. It's nice to be able to speak about the good, not just the bad. Right, let's see. Anything else for Pisces? Some of you really want to travel. I really get this energy of like, I can see if you're going to do it now, great. But if you're wanting to travel in the future, like live abroad, I get a very heavy sense here of living somewhere where it's really, really, really warm. I really actually think this is going to be a very good idea for you. Some of you, there's also a significant view. They're showing me like a significant view, especially in terms of like where there's really, really beautiful trees. There's something about the trees that are pointing out to me that you might admire or something. Now, this could be something that your higher self is showing me, which means, again, we've all lived this life before. I don't want to go into it too much, but some of you Pisces might be able to resonate with that. But it's almost like something showing me that, or whether you were showing me it and you've seen it before. Either way, you're going to be really, really blessed with a location. For those of you who are traveling or moving, I definitely see that. Or even if it's like going into a certain college or university, whatever it is, I sense there's something about the location of it that is very amazing. Yeah, very blessed, I must say. Right, let's get a few more cards out, please, Spirit. All right. We have Justice coming in. So this is your due karma, is it, here, Pisces? Because things are starting to balance out. For those of you who are dealing with any kind of legal situations, these are going to be very, very good for you. I would say we are still in Mercury retrograde by the time that this reading, is covering, the time frame that is covering until the 22nd of June, I believe. So just be very wary of it. Make sure you are reading over contracts. But the Justice card, especially with the cards that have come out here, says that there is definitely going to be some equality being shown through here. Very fair and most likely in your favor as well. I'm just going to pull another one out for you for Pisces for the week. I'm also going to pull out another few cards from the other deck as well, because I like that one. And I might clarify them. We'll see. Again, go with the flow, Pisces. Follow my example there. All right. King of Wands. I was wondering when this guy was going to come out. Now, this could be someone that you're dealing with. Pisces could be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. It doesn't even need to be another person. This is about our adaptability, being able to adjust ourselves. Any business ideas are really, really favored around this time. I kind of feel like the sun is shining on you, which could be great for being in the spotlight, great for being in kind of some form of, again, being recognized for something here. A lot of you Pisces are going to be celebrating something within this week. I feel like we're getting fitter. So for those of you who are being encouraged to do a lot more with your body, just being more mobile. You don't need to be going out and actually running a marathon. Like even doing stretches in the morning is going to be very favored for you. Anything that gets your blood moving, your joints going, you know, I'd really recommend you to do anything that helps you move. I feel like the blood needs to pump. Like again, it's very fiery energy, very driven energy is coming in with this card alone. A lot of inspiration is going to be coming in for you. We do have a lot of emotion coming in with the Ten of Cups, but it's almost like this is the reward and this is what you're doing. So a lot of action taking is going to be coming on and for you within this week, which is incredible. I just want to kind of pull a last card for the overall. Thank you. Two of Swords. And when the Two of Swords comes out, it is about making a very big decision, but this feels like it's going to be something that is going to really paint a picture of the majority of your life. There's some big decisions that you're deciding to take and make, and it could be, you know, again, anything to do with moving, changing careers. It could be anything from you even, you know, coming in or out a relationship. The Two of Swords is almost, I'm hearing like the beginning of the end. It's finally the beginning of the end. Like things are actually closing out for you now. You're actually able to decide, and you will be deciding, all right, what you need to do to move forward. Now the options have been there. You kind of knew that something needed to change, whether it's now that you're getting more clarity about what it is that you need to change or what decision you need to make that's the best decision for you. I actually am looking outside my window now and I can see a feather falling. That is one of my favorite signs. Not just a feather on the floor. One that's falling from the sky is one of my favorite signs to see. And you guys are just getting it as I'm doing your reading. So you guys are about to be blessed. You guys are about to be blessed. This is the most incredible reading I've done for a while. You will make this decision. Your life is going to change, Pisces. I'm not going to lie, especially for the ones that I'm reading for, but this is going to be so positive for you. I feel like, and I'm getting goosebumps, which means truth. We love it. We really do. I'm so happy for you. You're going to be making this decision, and you might have help with making this decision. If it's anything to do with, again, law and contracts, I think everything's going to go in your favor. You just need to have the confidence of this King of Wands, right? Stepping into this energy is going to really, really help you out. It's unusual. It's strange because you are a water sign. Stepping into a fiery energy is strange. But if you think about it, stepping into the fire energy, water is the only thing that can really kind of counteract that. So your own emotions and the things that are telling you no when you know you need to go, that's going to be the only thing that keeps you stuck and bounded. But I don't get any of that in your reading. So I think a lot of you are going to make the right decision. Using your intuition to make this decision and using your gut feeling is going to be very important. But I think everything is going to work out in your favor in terms of these new beginnings that you're going to be making. And even if it's small, subtle changes, it's going to make a very big impact in your life. I'm just going to pull a couple more of these out just to see anything else for you guys. We have release. So again, very similar to the channeled messages we had in the beginning. It's time to let things go. All right, any old things. This is what happens. Each tree, everything around winter time has to kind of let go of something, right? A lot of sacrifice comes on around this time of year. But it's all about the cycle of life. So sometimes we need to release things to be open to new things to come through, okay? Right, and one last one, please. Thank you. Oh my goodness. Here we go. Transformation. Now, I think this is going to be incredible for you. You're finally finding your wings. A lot of you are really seeking this independence. So for those of you who've actually had a divorce, best thing you're ever going to do in your life. Like, I really feel like this is the beginning of change and the ending of the chains. Am I right? You know, did you catch that? Because you're no longer bounded to things. I sense a lot of freedom coming into your life and into your world, and a lot more confidence coming in. But again, this is up to you, whether you allow these things to happen, whether you embrace the transformation that's coming in for you and really spread your wings, or whether you kind of do what I said in the channel message and kind of go hermit mode. This is not the right time to do that. You might be prone to do that, and by all means, if you need one day to be a hermit, then by all means do that. Feel free. But this is really about your transformation. It is going to be difficult. It is going to be hard. You don't just wake up one day from a caterpillar and turn into a butterfly. You don't. But you do spend those moments, and maybe you have already, really kind of rebuilding yourself, but now it's the time to act on it. All right, you know what you needed to change. You know what you needed to do. Now's the time to act on it. very incredible week coming up for you. I'm so excited. I love you guys. I wish you all the best. That is your reading for the week. I love you. Feel free to subscribe if you haven't already. Like and comment and let me know how it resonated. Keep an eye open for when personal readings come back again. I have a feeling it might be soon, but you never know. But I love you and I will see you guys next week.